Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, welcome. In this video we're going to be using the foodie again. I've got my little helper with me. Say hello, Annie.
Hello.
Hello. And we're going to be cooking a steak tonight. And this is the steak. So we've got the Big Daddy rump steak from Aldi's. So I'm going to be cooking that medium rare. Hey, honey. You want to come up? 1 second, I'll pop this down here. So we're going to be cooking that steak in the foodie. Oh, let's pop on here. You sit up there.
I'll sit on there.
Okay, you sit on there. You stay there. There we go. So I'm going to be cooking this steak tonight with the help of Oni, my assistant. Say hello again, Oni.
Hello.
Hello. Right, so what I'm going to do is if I pop you up there we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the foodie on for 5 minutes.
Hello.
Switch that on, switch the foodie on. You went hello, and we'll set this for 5 minutes. There we go, 5 minutes at 210. Let me show the internet what we're doing. Hey. So right, here we go, there's the foodie. Set 210 for 5 minutes. Turn it on. And now what we can do is what we can do next. Should we prepare the steak?
There.
So here we go. So we're gonna open up the steak.
Look at that.
Oh look! Oh, it's all.
Is it all jelly?
Juices. It's got lots of juices.
Yeah.
There we go. So right. So
It's got little juices.
there we go. So let me show you.
It's got juices, Mummy.
So we've opened the steak, and you see it's very juicy steak. So what we're going to do is season
Is
it.
it purple?
Hey,
Is it purple?
it's purple. Right. So let's get the salt and pepper.
It's not pink.
Get the salt and pepper. You've got the salt and pepper.
I want this first.
You want which one? So do the salt. Ah, we've got to twist it. Let's give it a twist.
I'm going to do this one.
Nice, good bit of salt on one side. Shall I do that one? And I put some pepper on. So good amount of salt and pepper. I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see what's going on.
I can't do it.
And do you know what I've got to do now? I've got to turn it over to the other side. So what we'll do, get the tongs,
Yes.
and we'll give it
These
a
are turns.
turn. Oh no, it's split in half. That's not good. It's a steak of two halves.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Give it a good salt. Bit of salt. There we go. Shall I do that one?
Yes.
Do the pepper. Oh, do you know what we didn't do? We didn't put any oil on it. So what we'll do is we'll get the oil. Put some oil on top. We should have done this first.
Bitumen oil.
Put some oil on it. And then we'll flip it over and we'll rub the oil
Oh, it's turning
in the
purple.
steak
Oh,
and we'll flip it over again.
is it purple?
Is it purple?
Is it turns?
Is it? There we go.
You got turns.
I got tongs. So there we go. So the steak is seasoned. It's called seasoned. And
What's
what
that?
else? That's the microphone. There we go. So the steak is now seasoned with salt and pepper.
I don't like that.
Do you like? That's the microphone. That is. So seasoned with salt and pepper. And the foodies will leave the foodies on about 2.5 minutes now. And Mrs. B is also doing
What's that?
cooking. And
Without that.
hey, that's the mic. And I'll see you in a second. So the foodie has had 5 minutes preheating. So let's open it up. There we go, nice and steamy hot. And we'll put the steak in there. So it's got our first steak that's split. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put you on the side again. Sorry about this, but I'm going to stick you on the side again, just quickly, while I pop it in. So,
Is it me?
is that you?
It's me.
Hey. Ah, is it what June and Grandad?
I want to go there.
Got it. Oh. There we go, there's the steak in. So what I'm going to do now is sip all the juices and the oil over the top of the steak. Here we go, honey. So what I do is lift that round and I say, right, here we go, there's the juices for the steak. Pour it over the top, keep it nice and juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. It's a bit chaotic.
What's in there?
We'll pop that down. We'll put the lid down on the food.
What's that?
And then we do temp 210. And then we do time. Because it's quite a big steak. We'll do 15 minutes for medium rare. Start up. Done. And I'll see you
Your chocolate.
in a second. Hi.
Go get your hot.
Say bye bye to the internet.
Bye bye. You're gonna get hot chocolate.
Bye bye. Right, here we go. So we've had 7.5 minutes on the steak. I'm just going to turn it, flip it over. Here we go. That's what it looks like at the moment. Looking delicious. So we'll just turn it over. So all I've got to go with this tonight is one tomato, because I forgot to buy any mushrooms. There we go. And there's my tomato that's going to go in on sear saute once this is done and the steak's resting. So let's close the lid. I'll see you in a second. Bye. Right, here we go. So 22 seconds left on the foodie and the steak's going to be done. Then I'm going to put my tomato in, cook that with a bit of butter whilst I'm resting the steak. So I'm going to shift my tomato out of the way, get this plate ready, get the tongs ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So let's open it up. Oh my golly, that's probably done a bit too much for my liking. Another 15 minutes. So I might actually turn it down to 12 next time. I normally do 12 on the ribeye is smaller. So let's pop this out and let it rest. And then let's take the wrap out, right the sink. And then we'll get our tomato and literally just chuck our tomato in one. And we'll change this setting to a sear saute and high. And we'll just put these in the middle. And I'll just grab the oil out. And here's the little helper. Now 1 second. I'm just going to put some oil in the foodie. Literally like a little dribble of oil. And then we'll get the butter out of the fridge. Here's the butter. So we got the butter out of the fridge. My trusty steak knives. And we'll just get a good knob of butter. Like that. In the foodie as well. So put the butter away. There you go. So we've now got. I'll show you. There we go. You can see we've got our tomatoes in there. Push them over to one side, I think. We want the butter over the same side. I'll let you know. I'll cook this for probably 5 minutes and I'll let you know when it's done. See you in a moment. Bye. There we go, so that's the steak and tomato done. The tomato literally took like 3 minutes. One mistake I made was I think you should put the butter in after you've actually cooked the tomato, otherwise the butter will burn. Here we go. There's my tea for the evening. Looks lush. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye. There we go, so that's the steak polished off. Absolutely fantastic. Again, another example of taking a mediocre steak, turning it into something truly fantastic with our friend, the Ninja Foodie. The only thing I would do is put the butter in at the last minute with the tomatoes, because whilst the tomatoes cooking, it can, or did, burn the butter. There we go, there's the plate polished off, a little bit of mustard. That's another steak done. So yeah, buy a foodie, buy a steak, cheap steak, turn it into something great, and it will change your life, I promise. See you on the next one. Take care, be safe, bye.